Hey benevolent beings, today we're going to talk about the root chakra. You might not know what chakras are, so I'm going to keep this part brief. Actually, let's talk about why I want to talk about the root chakra. When the root chakra is not in balance, which is pretty much the norm for a lot of the population, people experience anxiety, depression, they might act controlling, they can have problems with their physical weight, problems with the bone structure of the body. So, back pain is pretty common, problems with your teeth and muscles, the physical structure of you that way. Even like hoarding or problems making money, trust issues. The root chakra is so important. And everybody can benefit from doing some root chakra balancing work. So let's talk about root chakra deficiency and root chakra excess and how to know, if you have that and what you can do about it. So what are the chakras? You have 7 major chakras that run up and down your spine, and then there are other smaller chakras on your body. Like we have palm chakras, chakras on the soles of our feet, chakras on the breasts for when we're breastfeeding babies. There's a small chakra on your mouth, for example, but the major chakras that we generally talk about are the 7 chakras on the spine. And the root is chakra number 1. It's at the base of your spine, so it's at your tailbone. And then you have the sacral chakra below your navel, the solar plexus chakra at the diaphragm area, the heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, and crown chakra. And chakras are energetic funnels. So unless you are fairly clairvoyant, most people can't see the chakras. There are ways to sense the energy flow of chakras. People use things like pendulums, or even sensing with their own touch or their intuition to sense the chakras. But they are energetic funnels that exchange energy between our energy field and our surrounding environment. So the root chakra is at the base of the spine. Each chakra vibrates at its own frequency. And so we can actually associate the healthy vibration of a chakra with different colors because they have different light waves at different frequencies, or different sounds. And so the root chakra is often associated with the color red, and it vibrates at a much lower frequency than, for example, the crown chakra. It vibrates at a lower frequency than all of the chakras because they increase in frequency as we move up the spine. When the root chakra is deficient, that means it's not able to exchange energy enough with the outside, with our environment. Primarily with the earth, because it is the chakra of our roots. It is our grounding chakra. The root chakra connects us with the physical world, the material world. So it is a chakra that has to do with food, touch, dance, all of those things that you experience in the physical world, money, material things. So your car, your house, your clothing, they all have, they're all connected to the health of your root chakra. So when it's deficient, or for some people when it's blocked, then that's going to lead to issues with anxiety and depression. I want you to think about if a being is not rooted to the physical world, right? So we're souls in a physical body. Our physical bodies are animated by our soul. So the soul exists with or without the physical body. When the root chakra is really deficient, the soul is basically trying to get out of the body. It says, it's too hard here in the physical world. I'm over this. I just want to get out of here. The upper chakras tend to be more in excess, right? They compensate to bring energy in. And so these may be people that are overthinkers. They're often all up in their head. They can be really spiritual. We can tend towards things like paranoia, because we're not grounded in reality, right? So having healthy roots. So one of the ways that I see this in the world right now is, so at the time of the making of this video, it's 2020. We're currently in the pandemic, which is a scary experience for almost everybody in different ways, and it shows up in different ways. So we're experiencing a collective trauma, and it's out of our control, and the root chakra is very much about control. And so when a situation is out of our control, when we don't know what's going on, when we don't know what's going to happen, we need those healthy roots to keep us rooted and anchored in reality. And without good roots, we can get lost in the overthinking. And so with all of that fear-based energy, all of that overthinking comes paranoia, and that's where we can get these like grandiose conspiracies. And that's not to say that, you know, what mainstream media feeds us is the truth necessarily, but we need to know what's going on to feel safe in the world, because without good roots, we don't feel safe. The root chakra is about safety and security. And so when we don't feel safe, we have to figure out what the story is. It's like, if I don't know what the story is, and if my root chakra is deficient, I don't trust. And so I don't trust the narrative that's coming into me. I have to create a narrative or find a narrative to latch onto. And so we kind of get lost in an alternate reality. And so opening up the root chakra again can bring us back to being centered and grounded, even if, and feeling safe, even if we don't know what's going on, even if we don't know what's going to happen, because we don't. Nobody does. We're all living in our own version of reality. Okay, so but back to what can happen even when there's not a pandemic. So anxiety and depression, suicidal thinking when it's really deficient or blocked, because, you know, it's just this escapism from the physical experience of life. The anxiety is part of the overthinking, but the root chakra is all about fear, right? So that's, anxiety is that fear-based energy. We talked about the structures of the body. They might not even develop properly if we come in with a root chakra deficiency from the beginning. So scoliosis of the spine and kind of twisted bone structure, like I said, significant back pain. When it's in excess, then we are maybe exchanging too much energy, because there's a healthy balance in the middle. So when the root chakra is in excess and we draw more energy in through the root chakras than other chakras, then that can show up as hoarding, overeating, controlling behaviors, right? So that need to control our world, to control our environment, to feel safe, whether it's deficient or excess. We have a problem with safety and trust. We have a problem with fear. And so rather than try to take care of the symptoms, so for example, if you know somebody who's controlling, or if you can recognize that in yourself, that you have controlling behaviors, you can't just stop being controlling, or that person can't just stop being controlling. The holistic perspective is to go to the root of the issue. And the root of the issue in this situation, in this example, is the root chakra. We need to bring it into balance, and then all of these other things will resolve themselves. There's no need to be so fearful anymore. We would start to trust. We would start to feel okay not knowing what's going to happen next. We're grounded and centered. We have a healthy relationship with the physical world. And so for people who have root chakra imbalances, and it can actually swing, so you can experience deficiency and excess, because that's the chakra trying to balance itself in the middle, right? So it's like the pendulum swinging. But there are things that you can do to nurture your root chakra, and people who have root chakra imbalances, deficiency and excess, which is most people, we benefit from doing the things that nurture the root chakra on a regular basis. So this has to become a part of daily living. There are also things that we can do to heal the cause of the root chakra imbalance. And so for a lot of us, it could be a traumatic birth experience. So chakras develop at different times in our life, and the root chakra takes the stage at the earliest time of our life. So whatever our experience is as fetuses in the womb, at birth, and as small infants, that shapes our root chakra for our life. And so those are the situations that need healing. So if we had a traumatic birth, if we were in an environment that wasn't safe, so experiencing violence or other neglect, like being abandoned, those kinds of experiences when we're very little can shape our root chakra, even if it's just our own perception of our experience. So we could have really well-intended people around us, but something that happened made us feel like we were abandoned or neglected, or not safe. Okay, and the way that we would do healing on those things, so I do it a lot in Reiki sessions with people. We can go to the root, send Reiki back to us at the time when the trauma occurred, and then continuing to nurture the root chakra on a regular basis is always good to prevent a lot of these things. So things that I have done to nurture my root chakra for my whole adult life include yoga has been the biggest thing. Yoga is good for all of your chakras because you're breathing and you're bending and moving and massaging all of the chakras, all of your organs, all of the parts of your body. But the thing about yoga with the root chakra, and I'm talking about like a hatha yoga, so the yoga that we think about in the West where you're bending and folding and twisting and moving with your breath, that is a physical practice. So the whole time you're doing yoga, you're concentrating on your physical body. A lot of people with root chakra imbalance aren't in good relationship with their physical body. So you can move about the world and your body's serving you, but you're really unaware of it. You're really disconnected from your physical body. So if you're doing yoga for 45 minutes or an hour, you're continuously aware of exactly where the parts of your body are because you're feeling into them, you're breathing into them, you're consciously moving the whole time. Your thought process is connected to your physical body. You're feeling into your feet, you're feeling into your hands, you're feeling into these stretches. And so it's a great way, but it balances all of them. So for people who have excess in their upper chakras, those overthinkers, by the time they're in Shavasana, laying back on their mat, they've had this physical practice, but they've also cleared the mind by just continuously focusing on breath and body for that whole period of time. Dance is a really fun way to nurture your root chakra because it connects you to your physical body. These kinds of things, so like dance, eating really nourishing, delicious food is good for the root chakra, but like eating it mindfully, like enjoying your food. I want you to imagine you are a soul who no longer exists in a physical body. What would be the things that you would miss out on? Dancing is a physical experience. Getting a massage and experiencing like pleasurable physical touch is something that you can only experience if you have a physical body. Eating delicious food is something you can only experience when you have a physical body. And I don't mean overeating because then we're getting into root chakra excess again. I mean eating mindfully, nourishing foods that you enjoy. So physical touch, eating nourishing foods. If you can get more root vegetables that are from the earth, carrots, potatoes, beets, they're root vegetables and they're really good for connecting you to the physical earth and grounding. So actually feeling into the earth, feeling into the physical world, going outside, putting your bare feet and the palms of your hands or your whole body on the earth and really reconnecting with the earth, because that is what the root chakra is about. It's about you are the carbon and the minerals and the nutrients from the earth, and so reconnecting with that. You have to schedule these things on a regular basis, especially if you experience like a really imbalanced root chakra on a regular basis. Keep nurturing it, make it a part of your daily personal practice, and it's definitely worth it. Like money flows better, your family of origin issues flow better. The root chakra is so important, and it helps actually align the other chakras too. When we start at the bottom, the other chakras can be more balanced. So schedule those things in. In the meantime, I'm going to give you a practice that you can do, a guided visualization, to help you reconnect with the physical world, with your physical body, and reestablish those healthy roots for a healthy root chakra. So I want you to get comfortable. You can sit or lie down. And if you're comfortable doing so, you can close your eyes partially or completely. And to begin, just feel your physical body. You can even move your hands around on your physical body, using your sense of touch, feeling different parts of your body, and noticing how easy it is to take that for granted. It's just always there, supporting you, protecting you, moving you around. And then I want you to feel into the surface that supports you. So the parts of your body that are connected to the physical world. So if you're sitting, I want you to feel the surface that you sit upon, feel the areas of your body that are making contact. I want you to even feel your body touching your clothing. Notice your bones and muscles that support you, that hold you upright. Feeling into those physical structures of your body. I want you to even notice sensations of pain or tension in your body, parts that feel good, parts that are maybe a little buzzy, like they're falling asleep, whatever sensations you feel in your body, not labeling them or judging them, just noticing. Bring your awareness to the area of the root chakra. So I want you to visualize a sphere of red light at the base of your spine. So you're either going to see it in your mind's eye, know that it's there, sense it in your own way. And see that red light getting brighter and more vibrant. I want you to see it in motion, maybe turning. I just want you to see it animated. So however it is in motion for you, just nurture that movement in that sphere. See it expanding a little or shrinking a little until it tells you that this is the healthy root chakra size for your light body and your physical body. And again, seeing it get brighter and more vibrant. A healthy exchange of light coming into and out of your being, receiving and releasing. From the bottom of your body, from this root chakra, from your lower body, I want you to see roots of light extending down through the floor, down through the foundation, into the earth, extending down through the rocks, through the earth, through the underground rivers. These roots of light extending deep down into the earth, spreading out, hooking in, and drawing up earth energy, bringing it up through those roots into your root chakra, into your body, seeing this earth energy flowing around your body, drawing up from this infinite supply of Mother Earth energy, seeing it expand all around you, filling your aura, feeling your body healing and rebalancing. Taking in a healthy flow of earth energy. Releasing back down into the earth any fear-based energy, any feelings of not being safe, any old traumas that have taught you that you're not safe in the world or that you can't trust, giving that energy back to the earth, trusting that this earth energy will continue to protect you and keep you centered and grounded. Allowing the earth energy to heal the wounds that have changed your narrative. It is through this earth energy that you are connected to all other beings in the physical world. Sending back to the earth any energy that no longer serves you, anything that is not yours, giving those burdens to the earth so that it can be made into fertilizer for beautiful flowers. And saying to yourself, I am safe. I trust. I will be provided for. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am connected to the earth. And if you haven't already, you can open your eyes. And I want you to remember this practice, because the more you practice it, the more you'll remember to rely on it at times when you're not feeling grounded, at times when your root chakra is not in healthy balance. Thank you very much for sharing this practice with me, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.